Hey, what's up, guys? Benji and Anthony here at TheB.A.R, and welcome to part 2 of our Stranger Things review. So this one's going to be a little bit different. We're not really going to explain a lot about what the plot or what the story's about. If you do want to get that, go watch our part 1 in the annotation above. Go ahead and click that and it'll take you to our part 1 to give you our opinions. But this is kind of on the last 4 episodes of what we thought, how we felt. And from the first episode and the reaction I got, a lot of people were mad at what I said.
Well, I mean, it is an excellent show. Like I said, it's a love letter to the 80s. In fact, as it got along further, I just felt deeper and deeper in love with the characters. Yeah, maybe there's a little too many references to the 80s and you start getting a little sick of it. But still, the core for me is this friendship that is just tight. And I love that.
Yeah, and that I think it actually picked up for me in the last 4 episodes. It gave me more of what I wanted from the first 4 episodes, which was the kids. Mm-hmm. The kids were interacting more.
Right.
The adults interacted more with the kids. The teens interacted more with the kids. And I saw your point about the teens being a part of the story later on. That was actually a pretty cool scene when they fought the Demogorgon.
Right.
But that last episode gave me like 17 seizures because there was just so much flashing around, which I recommend going and watch. But yeah, it's something where the love story got more into it with Mike and Eleven. The friendships got stronger after the fight, and they realized, oh, you know
like
what?
Like true friendships. Like
we've
all been there with our friends.
You know, when a new one comes in, a lot of people want to outcast them because it's a new person to the group. So I understand that. It was very good. Even the sheriff was amazing in this one. I felt like you got to know him even more deeper. He was one of the only adult characters I kind of cared for.
And he was the best almost father figure to all these kids because he actually cared.
Yeah, because of the incident that happened with his family with that. You know, the last episode had me in a little bit of tears, you know, in certain situations. But yeah, I still have gripes with this. I still have gripes with the whole thing because it left me in a big cliffhanger. And the problem is, when you leave me with multiple cliffhangers, because it's not just one, in my opinion,
right?
You lose my sense of direction. You lose me in the sense of wanting to watch the show. Of course, I'm gonna watch season 2. It's something where you left me with this question of what happened to 11, which is my favorite character in the whole show. So I have to watch season 2. But the problem was, you're giving me a cliffhanger to another cliffhanger. And I know what the writers and the producers and directors are doing with this. They're trying to say, hey, come watch season 2. But I feel like sometimes that's just not tasteful in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see it at all. For me, all shows should have a good cliffhanger because that means I'm going to be tuning in. Just like I'm looking forward to The Walking Dead at the end of this month.
Yeah. And that's like it's something where it's still a cliffhanger, which kind of got me upset, but it's one. It's one, and it's that scene. You know what I mean? You're getting that scene. In this one, it's giving you like, where's 11? Did the Demogorgon really die? Was there more? What it will throw
because
up?
Of the eggs?
It was something where there was a lot of things that you saw.
But aren't you looking forward to getting all the answers next season?
Well, hopefully it's not as slow as it started with this one because, like I said, the first part about
I don't think it will.
If Winona Ryder comes back, please do a better job.
Yeah.
Sorry for saying that, but
I agree with that. Still agree with that.
She was happy and she still looked. She was crying. It was weird. It was a scene at the end when they're eating and it's like stuff like that.
Right.
You know what? Bring the teens back. That's fine. You know, I actually started liking the brother a little bit more.
Maybe Barbara can come back?
No, she's dead. So, sorry for spoiling that, by the way. But no, that actually made me the happiest when that happened. But yeah, like, it's just certain scenes of the last 4 that really intrigued me, that really brought me, it changed my opinion a lot. But because of those cliffhangers, because of those, still some of the acting, still some of the not in-depth questions, the why are you doing this? And I get that they were doing it for like a government, but what kind of questions were they trying to get from them? Why were you trying to get those questions? Who was the Russian guy? Why was he important? Like, maybe I'm just looking
and you
too much.
Didn't like that, and I loved all that. I love thinking. I love like going into looking up MK Ultra or what's going on over here. You know, references. I want to know where they got these things from. It was like Easter eggs almost.
Yeah, and it was like I guess I'm looking too much into it because maybe I went into this show thinking it was overhyped, thinking all of this, and that's a bad thing about me.
Yeah, you shouldn't have taken that.
It was very hard. I should have watched it sooner. You know, I saw it pop up the first day it popped up on Netflix. I saw it. I put it on my list. I just never got to it, and it was just something that maybe that just got my opinions, but it's still 80s, and I love it. I love that concept. 80s has always been awesome to me. So
okay.
Yeah, that was the reason. So after all of that, Anthony, are you still with the same score?
Yep, 9.5.
Yeah, and I get it. I understand why. I understand why people like it. I understand why how it's different, how it catches your attention, how those it always intrigues you. To me, it actually jumped up. It went to an 8 to me.
Nice.
It went up 8 out of 10, hands down. Please go watch the show. It's something I really love. The different way it went. Like it starts off slow, but I think a lot of shows start off pretty slow. So that's the one thing. But yeah, it's again, I'm saying this over and over because it's different. It's not a superhero show. It's not a drama. It's not this like I'm in love with someone, but someone else. It's different to me, and it's the perspective of the kids. The poster I showed of Super 8, that's a perfect example of Super 8. Go watch that movie. This is an exact copy of what that is, but it's not bad that they're copying it. They're making it better in the long run.
Are you good? Are you a fan
People
now?
were mad at me, but yeah, I'm a fan. I'm gonna watch season 2. I can't wait for that one to come out. I'm really excited. So hopefully you guys go watch that show if you haven't watched it, and if you have, just I'll wait with you guys in line to go see season 2. Hey, what's up, guys? Benji and Anthony here, and thank you for joining us at the bar for the show review, the second part of Stranger Things.
Join us next week when we'll be doing Girl on a Train, which comes out. Looking forward to that.
It was a book that came out, so it's a really big hit book. So I'm actually excited. It's kind of going towards the horror films, so it's good for October, a good to go watch. So hopefully we like that. So join us then. In the comments down below, let us know what you guys thought about the whole season of overall of Stranger Things. Let us know of other shows that you're gonna. Luke Cage is coming out, so we might be doing that one. So we'll give you a heads up. So remember, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe at the bottom. Thank you for joining us at the bar again, and have a good one.